Hello, YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be, and today we're going to be talking about 5 easy ways to improve your health. Welcome to the Inner Being Church. We talk about esoteric knowledge, all things within you, the Savior you've been looking for. And here, our mission is to illuminate the inner depths of yourself. Yeah, by challenging your core beliefs. You know, the ones that ain't serving you anyway, in an effort to put you up to speed with who you really are, because you could be, do, or have anything that you put your mind to. I am the first lady. God is just be. I'm a healer. I'm a seer. I do consultation, mentorship, tarot. If you need me, check out my website at salttheearthpub.org. I sell soaps, body butters, lotions, my Viral Wild Yam cream, which is a hormonal balancer for women and men with ED or problems with their eggplant. I do it all. But today, even though I have meal plans, weight loss, cheat codes, detoxes, and all of these different things on my website, I want to share with you some things that you have to do outside of what you put in your mouth necessarily. We're not deeply getting into no food on this here live with healthy things that can improve your health, because it ain't about just the food. It's not just about what you put inside of you. Even as a blood type connection catalyst, it's not about what you put in inside of you. It's what's coming out of you. And I want to correlate this live and tell you energetically what you're doing at each state of being. If you listen up to this live, I know all of my lives is going to bless your soul, because your soul is craving for expansion. Your soul is the reason why you is roll away from here, because it remembers me. It's in tune to the frequency that I am emitting with my throat chakra being in balance. That's why you're here. You ain't necessarily here for my red dress, for my ponytail, for me being a black lady. You here because I'm radiating from a frequency that your soul, the larger part of you, your inner being, is familiar with. And it wants to experience, because it understands that there's going to be a nugget up in this here message for you. Okay? So stay tuned. Thank you for the likes on YouTube. So every time I come forward with a scripture from the Helios Biblios book. Hey, Heaven, I see you, babe. Helios Biblios, you might know it as the Holy Bible, but it's Helios Biblios, and it is a sun book. It is an energy book, because you are energy, frequency, and vibration, God, experiencing yourself. Today, we're going to be coming from 3 John 2:2, which reads, Beloved, I wish above all things, you know this one, that you prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prosper, because it's all connected. It's all intertwined. So we start off each service by doing numerology. We're going to do the numbers behind the book. So we're going to only be adding the 2 and the 2. You know how they have 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, and all this and that, the third, 1st and 2nd, 3rd John. We're not going to fool with the number of before the word of the title. We're only doing the 2 and the 2. So 2 plus 2 gonna be what? Y'all could do simple math out there. What does 2 plus 2 equal? Anybody? Hey, Miss B. Hey, Rework. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, Miss D. Hi, everyone. We're early today. Happy I caught it. Yes, we're early today. 2 plus 2 is what? Who's over here? Kelly? Yeah, 4. Kelly says 4. Frederick says 4. So 4. Remember, we taught this on a previous live. All numbers in numerology. Anybody remember what the number 4 meant? Anybody remember what the number 4 meant? I gotta make sure that y'all learning. Anybody? I'll wait. Anybody remember? We talked about numerology. What does the number 4 represent? Anybody? Everybody done forgot. Everybody done forgot. Everybody forgot. So everybody failed in that particular test. That was a pop quiz. Frederick says, okay, elements is 1. Yep. We're going to correlate this here to the elements. I have 5 easy ways, but we're going to correlate this message to the elements. But what else? There we go. Darica, you gotta start Darica today. Darica says foundation. So we were talking about this here 2 plus this here 2, which equals 4. 4 represents structure. You got to remember this, God. This is you. You getting to know yourself, God. 4 represents foundation, right? And 4, Frederick tied it into the elements. There are only 4 elemental forces in this realm, God. The elements. Only 4 things is happening. Right? 4. Only 4 things are happening in this realm. And these 4 things cause everything else to come into form in this realm. What are the 4 things that are happening in this realm? Anybody know the 4 elements? We're talking about the number 4. Anybody know these 4 elements? Let me see. Let me see. I'm making you fishers of men. Not here to see me in my red dress. It's more than me with the red dress. What are the 4 elements, anybody? Somebody said earth. OG says earth is 1. Okay, so we need 3 more. What are the 4? Earth is 1. Anybody else? Water is 1. Air is 1, I see. Now, what's that last one? What's that last one? Anybody know the last one? Fire. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Miss B. Thank y'all for being here. Fire. These are the 4 elements. Without this, you, me, we would not be participating in this matrix right now. Because that's really, if you look at everything, if you think about everything, even what you're made of, everything is you. You are walking, talking this 4 elemental forces. So when we get into food and the things that help you improve your health, we want to think about these forces too. Hey, master student, thank you for being here. Hey, introvert. All right. So when we get into this understanding, we're there. The 4 elemental forces. So the 2 plus 2 equal 4, and 4 represents structure and foundation. A lot of people in the physical reality who vibrated at the number 4 frequency have a foundation or structure that's out of balance. Why is that? Because they are manifesting from trauma. That's how your structure or your foundation gets out of balance, right? So this here scripture, going back to this scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prosper. It's letting you know that I'm talking about your structure, beloved. Beloved, I'm talking about your foundation, beloved. Beloved, I'm talking about that because I want your soul to prosper. And in order for your soul to prosper, you got to deal with your trauma. You got to get to know yourself, beloved. That's really pretty much what 3 John 2 and 2 is telling you. And in order to do those things, you got to go right here to these 4 elements. Hence, the title of this here video on YouTube is 5 Easy Ways to Improve Your Health. And we're going to improve it dealing with the structure of the 4 elements that exist in this realm. All right? Hey, Empress, I see you, babe. So here we go. Number 1, thank you for the offer. And those of you that want to give, my Cash App is Cash App Goddess Just Be. I got 1 offering yesterday, y'all. I came on here with my time and my energy, and I got 1 offering. That was the first day that I've ever been live, and I only received 1 offering. I counted all joy, but it was weird to me. It felt weird. I'm just telling you how I feel, because how I feel matters too. My time is important too. Yeah, it felt really weird. Let me look back, because I didn't even get the offering until I got off the live, and I heard that sound right there. I'm about to look back and see who that was, so I could appreciate them in this here moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let's see. That was Keith. That was Keith from yesterday. Thank you, Kevin, from today. That was Keith from yesterday after the live. Sent me something. And Kevin from today. Thank you, Keith and Kevin. I appreciate you. Cash App or Venmo. God is Just Be for my time, my energy. Y'all know I be having viral stuff. Y'all know I do consultations and mentorship, and I come here to teach y'all. Okay, Cash App, God is Just Be. So nonetheless, the 5 ways. Beloved, I wish above all things, thank you for the offering, that you prosper, be in good health, in even as your soul prosper. Number 1 on the list, and don't undermine these things now, beloved, because I just explained to you, beloved, the importance of it. See, sometimes in the biblical text, it told you this, beloved, that I'll take the foolish things to confound the wise. When I begin to write these 5 things, don't be like, oh, yeah, well, what's the next one? Oh, pay attention to your thoughts when I write this here down. Because the one that you probably have that thought about is the one that's really halting you to prosper and be in good health. Because it's so simple. We make healthy wellness seem like it's so complex. It's simple. I do it every day. The first one, beloved, is going to be water. Be water, my friend. When you wake up in the morning, if you have you a regular room temperature bottle of water, then follow it by a herbal tea. Let me tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the physical. Then I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the spiritual. And I'm going to tell you how or what elemental force it is. How about that? If I tell you, your time and information, your time, energy, information, and wisdom are very important. Yes. Yes. Thank you for that, Frederick. Here we go. Number one was water / tea. The reason why I say that, if you're blood type A though, in lieu of the tea, or sometimes, you could rotate tea / coffee. If you're a blood type A, nobody else, don't you touch that coffee, blood type O, blood type B, blood type AB. This is only for the A's. A's will be water, tea, and then the next day you can do water, coffee. But let me explain this. Let me break this down. So, one of the 5 easy ways to improve your health. The reason why the first thing in the morning you're going to drink is, this is physical. This is physical. Somebody type physical. This is physical. Physical. Somebody type physical in the comments. Somebody type physical in the comments. Remember, physical going to be 0.01%. All right? And then I'm going to tell you the spiritual. The spiritual is going to be part of these elements over here, these elemental forces of why you're doing it. Spiritual going to be 99.99%. All right, y'all type this physical. Somebody type physical in all of them. Did you type physical? Thank you over here, Joseph. Thank you. Okay, so physical. The reason why I'm telling you this physical water first thing in the morning, at least a 16.99 ounce. That's a regular bottle of water. That's a bottle of water that look like this here. Right? 16.99 ounce. And it's not going to just be any regular water. It's going to be spring water. I told you how to manipulate your water with Bob's Red Mill baking soda, just a tiny little pinch of it, and a tiny microdose pinch of gray Celtic salt water. Hence, you made it spring water. Spring water has electrolytes and sodium bicarbonates, and it has magnesium in it. And so you buy your spring water, you drink your spring water first thing in the morning. The reason why physically is because it's nourishing your body with the electrolytes, because your body is made of water, 80% water, my friend. You are these elements, my friend, that were water on one of the elements, my friend. And because you were just sleeping in a great slumber, you were detoxing. Your body was cleaning house. And so you need to rinse things off. You need to hydrate your body. You need to drink water. You need to rehydrate, and it'll help your bowel begin to flow and move. The next thing, that was room temperature water. Somebody type room temperature water. The next thing is going to be 1 cup of your tea or your coffee, if only coffee if you're A. And this coffee and or tea is going to be warm. Notice the water. I did not say cold water. Don't you drink no cold water. I said room temperature water. Room temperature water. Room temperature water. And then you had the hot coffee or the hot tea. And the reason why we want to drink something hot is because it's going to stimulate your bowel flow, helping you with the detox that you just underwent at night, helping to move things through your large and small intestines because it's warm. Remember, warm in, cold out. So that means like cold showers outside, your skin like, right? Warm stuff inside, right? That's how you remember that. So that's physical. Physically, this is helping with your health because you're getting rid of the cellular waste. You're getting rid of all fecal matter. You will open up the adrenal glands and allowing those settlements to be released from your kidneys because everything is warm. You're softening it up. If it's calcified, you're softening it up, right? Water / tea / coffee, only if you're A, will be number 1. That's physical. The reason why I'm telling you this here as it pertains to the number 4, which is part of the 4 elemental forces, is because water spiritually it's going to represent the spiritual world, right? It's going to represent your thoughts. In the biblical text, it tells you over and over. Let me show you how in religion they were teaching you about the 4 elements. In religion, they taught you about that living water. Living water. So water has that God molecule in it, hydrogen, oxygen. Anytime we working out, anytime we're taking deep breaths, breathing, we're doing these here things when we're rebounding, when we're running, we're doing these things in oxygen. It's flowing. We're getting delivered oxygen to our brain. Hydrogen, oxygen, flow. The living water. This here area right here where you might not see anything. This is the spiritual realm. Water is very spiritual. Memory. Before you came forth into form, before I formed thee, oh, thank you, inner being. Before I formed thee, I knew thee. Before I formed thee, before you came into the number 4 form of being a body, the 4 elements, before I formed thee, I knew thee. Before you were formed, chosen one, you were water. The darkness that was on the face of the deep. That's why you're still in this form as living water, as being made up 80% water. You urinate water, you cry water, you have water in your mouth, and the inside of your body needs water. I don't understand, chosen one, for you that don't like water. When you are the living water, great information. Are you seeing it? I'll take the foolish things to confound the wise. Hey, Aaron, thank you for being here. Hey, Queen. So number 1 is important because water is going to help you with them darn thoughts. So while you're drinking that water, you just cleansing your internal organs. While you're drinking that water, your thought is improving. And because you got oxygen being delivered to your brain, chosen one, just by merely drinking that water, by drinking that herbal tea. Be water, my friend. You're flowing again, my friend. There are people in the physical reality who are dehydrated and they have disease because they dehydrated. The doctor will give you a rock, but you just dehydrated. You don't want to come back to the force, the elemental force that you made of. It is as simple as drinking enough water. If you are 100 pounds, to measure the amount of water that you need each day, you take your weight divided into 2. So if you are 100 pounds, 100 divided into 2 is 50, right? 50 represents the amount of ounces of water that you're going to need every day, especially right now in the summertime. At least 50 ounces of water a day. Now we some of us a little bit more than 100, and some of us don't drink but this here much water. And no, Kool-Aid don't count. No, the beer don't count. The wine don't count. No other liquid counts but the H2O form of it, water. All right? Wow. I'm trying to drink more water. Yes, try. Do it. Do it. Because you are it. 5 easy ways to improve your health. And no, I ain't telling you nothing about chewing. Water. So that's how you wake up, God, chosen one. That's going to improve your mind, is why I'm telling you this here. Your mind, the amount of oxygen going to your brain is going to remember, your body's going to remember it on contact. Everybody, no matter what blood type, as a blood type connection catalyst, no matter what blood type you are, everybody blood type resonates with water. Spring water. Every last one of them. Ain't nobody allergic to no darn water because you made of it. How you going to be allergic to your darn self? Make sense? So that's going to be number 1. Number 2, this is a cheat code. This is a cheat code to getting minerals inside of your body. Mhm. This is a cheat code. This is a cheat code for the earth element, number 2. That means I'm supposed to drink 100 ounces of water. How many pounds are you? 2? You so that means, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. 200. Okay, so here we go. Number 2. What you putting on your skin? Now we're going to the earth element. Somebody type earth. From dust thou art and dust thou shalt return. Somebody type earth because your skin is earth. Just in case you didn't know, chosen one, your skin is earth. The water, that represent you being here before the creation of this recreation of this world. The darkness that was on the face of the deep sea, the deep water. That was you, us, we, the energy form of us. Before Adam, we were atoms. And we vibrated and resonated with water. So now we're on earth. Earth's gonna be important. From dust thou art and dust thou shalt return. What happens to this here body? Where we put this here body when we no longer in it, right? Think about it. Where if I time out today, where this body gonna go? I'm gonna still be standing up here. Where am I gonna go? You gotta make this make logical sense. I'm going back to earth, right? I'm going back to earth. So that means the things that you put on here needs to mimic earth. Yeah. This is going to improve your health. Yeah. Yeah. So number 2 is going to be a nourishing soap, a nourishing body butter. Nourishing. Right? Matter of fact, on my website, I have a soap called Be Nourished. I have body butters. But here's the thing. This is not to promote something. I got to teach you something. If you're interested in that, the link is in the bio, saltoftheearthpub.org. If your soap that you're putting on your earth don't mimic the pH of your skin, then you knock your whole chemistry out of balance. If your soap has lye in it, like oven cleaner, because you like the foaminess of it, yeah, and you putting oven cleaner on your private parts and on your eggplant, and then you wonder why the eggplant and the private parts ain't in balance and ain't working no more. Well, that's your reason why. Because you are made of these elements, these forces, not those forces. So here we go with the physical as it pertains to a nourishing soap and a body wash. The reason why we want to nourish our skin with these things is so that we can be in balance for good health. A lot of people not feeling good simply because of the stuff that they putting on their body. I just saw a lady, she had put some kind of spray on her face and all on her neck. Then she got a perfume and she was, keeping a bad boy. If you knew what was in them perfumes, you would not put them on your neck, on your skin. You will put them on your clothes, in your hair, on your hat. But not on your neck where getting the lip noise in. Here's the thing about that. When you're washing your skin, it's penetrating inside of you. Everything. So do you have any magnesium inside of that? Because your body needs it. Do you have salts, the proper cell salts inside of your washes? Because your body needs it. Do you have the proper oils, not just any kind of oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, these rancid oils? No, not those kind of oils. Your palm oil, all these crazy oils that you don't even know nothing about. And you're penetrating, you just lathering up with your oils that aren't beneficial for your bloodline. This is physical. And you lathering up with the lye, which is oven cleaner, just to strip away all that your skin, your earth, this is like the soil, your earth, you get oily, right? You get bacteria on it, just like the soil. It has to be the proper balance, just like the soil. If it ain't the proper balance, the flower ain't gonna grow because it's earth. You got to water it. Just like the soil, this is your earth right here, God. And if you put the wrong things in your soil outside, it won't yield no fruit. Same way here. You put the wrong things on side of you topically, it ain't gonna yield you no clear skin. You ain't gonna have no shine. It's gonna look dull, right? It's gonna become inflamed, right? This is physical. This is physical. 0.01, but it ties into your health though. So you need oils that are highly beneficial, that really help with your clarity, will help with that inflammation by giving you information, because it comes from the oils, the substance that you use. It came from earth too, just like you. And it's just having like a little family reunion. A earth product on top of your earth equals a harmonious union versus a man-made product with all of those chemicals inside of it. That ain't no union. That's why you itching and twitching. And have you ever thought of the mere fact that you have to use deodorant after you use commercial soaps? Well, if it was pH balanced and it had magnesium and all of the vital minerals that you needed, and it had your proper oils that came from the earth, you wouldn't even need deodorant, God. So number two, you might think it, you might take it and then toss it. Do what you want to do in your simulated environment, God. But number two is equally as important as your water. Because number two gonna be the nourishment for your body. Your skin is on top of your head to the soles of your feet. Your organs is just pretty much in this here area. I'd like to think the skin is the largest organ on the body. So you putting this here, you putting them chemicals inside of you in the physical, God, not getting to really know the chemicals that you really need, that mimic that earth versus the ones that man made in the lab. So number two is going to be the nourishment of your body. I have on my website, Be Nourished, for men and for women. Available on my website. And I'll tell you in conjunction with that what I do. I'll share what I do. I wash. Yeah, this is why. This is my cheat code, and I'll just be transparent. I think I said it to you once before. I wash with my Be Fresh first. And I only use Be Fresh like underneath my arm, in my on my feet, and like my butt, like right. Be Fresh. That's a liquid splash. It's for odors or yeast or bacteria, whatever, because it does a natural way from God kind of way of stripping extra oils and odors, like right, bacteria, right? And then I come behind that with Be Nourished. My body wash, Be Nourished, because now I'm replenishing. Now I'm giving my body from earth the oils that it knows from earth, the magnesium from earth, the salts from earth, the essential oils from earth, putting earth back on my earth. And my earth that I put up on in which is called Be Nourished is pH balance for the skin. A lot of people don't understand my soap because they're so used to the one that lather up. So I just wanted to share that with you. So now listen to what I said. I did that. I washed. Now I'm clean. While I'm still in the shower, now I'm moisturizing. While I'm still wet, because I understand my elemental forces. I needed water for my skin because my skin is my soil, right? That's my soil, and I got to water my soil, right? And then I moisturized my soil with my Be Nourished and my Be Body Butter, right? But in my private area, and I told you all this, men and women, if you have the Wild Yam Butter, while you're in the shower, I told you at night, men only use it once a day after you shower, I told them. And I said, you use it right here where your liver, gallbladder, duct, your transverse colon, or your small intestines, largest small intestines, these here areas so you can get stuff moving to help you go to the bathroom. These here, number two. The number two way I told you to use it was in the growing area, right? So after I moisturize my skin, I'm putting my Wild Yam Butter in this area while in the shower, right? I told you in the morning, I put it on my face. At night, and when I'm in the shower, I put it in this particular area, right in this here area. And the reason for this is because I want to give my body everything that it needs to stay in balance. So my skin is how I'm staying healthy. I want you to get that because I told y'all I don't eat every day. Well, you need to eat something. Girl, I just ate. I put all the nourishment I needed in my soil. Are you getting this? I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you. You're welcome. Are you getting that? This is my soil. I have rich soil. So during my day, if I only drink water, don't be like, oh, she crazy. I don't know how she doing it. I just told you what I'm doing. I got everything going on in here. I got my magnesium. I got my iron. I got my zinc. It's up in here. Just like outside, if you have some rich soil out back, you got that magnesium out back. Because that's what the earth element has, everything. This is what grounding is all about. You could stand on me and ground at this point. Just like you stand on the earth and you ground. Why are we talking about hugging trees? Because they're connected and to all forces. All that you see on that periodic table, it is you. And so it recharges you by standing on it because it has everything that you're looking for. So Be Nourished soap and body butter will be number 2. I'm moving on. Wild yam butter in this here area for men once a day. And for women and men, you can rotate from this area and this area, this area and this area. Balance out your hormones, you good, and you have rich soil. Rich soil is important. Number 3 gonna be rebounding. Number 3 gonna be rebounding, rebounding, and we going for rebounding because you need to move. Energy and motion likes to stay in motion. Every day I rebound. I told y'all this. I'm just giving you a summary. Every day I rebound. The rebounder is right there, less than 10 steps away from me. Every day I jump this here way 100 times, 100 times, 100 times, 100 times, 400 jumps every day. It's fun. I love it. Back to air. We back to air because rebounding is going to help you get that oxygen flowing. So we did air. We did air. We did earth. We did water. We doing the elements. I'm teaching you element. So for rebounding in the physical, rebounding is recharging you because you ain't nothing but energy, frequency, and vibration. Rebounding gonna make you feel good. It's getting your energy in motion. Energy in motion like to stay in motion. But when we go to the spiritual, rebounding is helping you with them thoughts, helping you with clarity, helping you connect with your inner being, helping you with heightened spiritual awareness because this is the same breath work. We're going back to breath work. This is the same breath work you use in meditation, just different forms of breath work, jumping up and down. You jumping, air, breathing. This is the breath of life. The breath of life. And guess what? In the physical, you can lose weight from it. In the physical, it's going to help you with more energy. In the physical, it's going to help you with your skin retracting better. In the physical, you're going to feel good. You know, you did was jump up and down. In the physical, it's going to give you stamina for the SEX events that you have. In the physical, but in the spiritual, it's helping you with breath work. In the spiritual, it's helping you connect with the hydrogen, the oxygen, once again, to the God force, the elemental force, just by you jumping up and down. In the spiritual, it's going to help you be able to focus because you jumping up and down, you got to be thinking about something, right? It's going to help you with discipline, right? It's going to help you with mindfulness, right? Because you got to do it every day. Why not do it if it's going to help you with your life like that? All right? Number 4, here we go. We got to get some fire in there. We're missing one elemental force. We got to get some fire up in there. Are y'all there? Are y'all there? Can you type I'm here? I don't see nobody typing. Am I talking to myself here? I don't mind talking to myself. I'm here. Hey, Natty, you here? Is anybody here over here? Are y'all here? Okay, you here? Okay, thank you for being here. Hey, Kelly, I'm here. I'm here. And we got to get some fire in here. We're going to the 4 element because you are the 4 elemental force. Now, y'all should know what I'm about to say about fire because everybody experiencing this fire every day. If this fire is removed, then we'll be in total darkness. What is this fire that I'm talking about? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Karen. What is this fire? This fire. The sun. Oh, my God. Y'all see me doing this every day? I ain't telling you no lie. You see me on my TikToks doing this every day. Every single day. Where am I? Every single day. Where am I? Somebody tell me. Where do I go every day? Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you so much. Where do I go every day? Anybody? Anybody know where I go on my TikToks every day? Outside. So what number we on? Is this number 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we on number 4. Sit outside in the sun. I do this every day. Every day. Woo! Fire. Fire. You can walk. Yeah, you can walk. But you got to be outside because you need some of that lux energy. The lux energy that you get from the sun. Because the Lord, thou God, is a sun. That sun that's in that sky is really, really, is really separating you from another world, like another dimension, other galaxies, like, right? So you got the sun in the middle, right? You got the people on this side of the sun, and then you got another dimension over here, like, right? So the people that's on these here side of the sun is like, they be like, oh, I gotta go outside and I'm gonna, get sun kissed. The sun is kissing me. Oh, I get my downloads from the sun. How? I'm trying to give you logic in this. The reason why you're getting downloads from the sun, which is in the middle of my hand, pretend the sun is in the middle of my both hands. The reason why you getting downloads from it is because there is a force on this side of the sun that's greater, but it only gives you just a little bit of it, little bit of upgrades at a time, and a time, and a time. Because you can't handle the totality of what's over, yeah? But just going outside, getting you a little bit of what you can get, called lux energy every day, that's your fire. That's what you made of. And let me tell you something, chosen one, you ain't nothing but a condensed version of the sun. Yeah, just like creation. That sun represents you, the fire, the illuminated one, the light that's inside of you, right? It's the sun. So you're getting you. So let me tell you in the physical. So in the physical, the 0.01% of you going outside of getting the sun is because the sun gonna detox you. Yeah, because you're gonna do this thing called sweat up. There goes some water, there go another element. So you getting fire and you getting water at the same time because you're gonna sweat when you're out in the sun. But then they got the chosen ones talking about, but I don't like to sweat. But if you don't like to sweat, you could always go get in some water. That go you some water right there to rinse the sweat off and cleanse yourself, God. But some of y'all, it's safe to say, some of y'all don't like these. And so if it's safe to say that some of y'all don't like these, it's safe to say that some of y'all don't like your damn self because you are these. You are earth, chosen one. You are water, chosen one. You are air, chosen one. And you are fire. But you don't like a part of yourself. That's what it really is. So number 4, sitting outside in the sun. The darker you are, the more you need. The trick for sun is if you don't want to be out there long, put your soles of your feet or the palm of your hand out there. Stick it out a window if you don't want to go out there. Just make sure that it's in direct sunlight. The brighter part of your feet, the sole of your feet or your hand, they're going to get penetrated faster than this here dark part right here, right? This is why lighter hued beings can't tolerate the sun, can't see in the sun, because they're getting the lux energy and it's charging them up really, really, really fast, and they get red and they get burnt. But then you got the black purple people, beautiful, darkly rich, melanated people. It's all right, I can handle it. Because they can handle themselves more. They are closer to the sun. They are the true sun people, children of the sun. And they're not getting burnt by that which is of themselves. So we got recessive beings and the dominant beings in this realm. Everybody can tolerate sun at different frequencies. So we're really just going back to this here. I draw this every darn day on every live. Here we go with different levels of sun. The darker hued people can handle more of the sun because they are children of the sun. The lighter hued beings, they cannot because they are lesser. Recessive is always on this side. Dominant is always going to be on this side. All together, all of it is God. But darker hued beings, you're going to have to stay in the sun a little bit longer. But sun represents fire. So you're going to need your element. You're going to have to go outside. And you notice, we're going to go to the physical for a minute. You notice when we talk about sun, when we talk about people not feeling good in the physical, they open up their blinds and they start to feel better. Them old people that go, you push them outside at the old folk home and they be like, oh, it's such a lovely day. Oh, yeah, this is really, really nice. People get optimistic around the sun. People are depressed. When people are depressed in their house, what does it look like? What does it look like? It's messy up in there. But is it bright up in there? Can you see stuff up in there when you're depressed? How about you? How about we talk about you? It's dark. There we go. It's dark. They close them blinds. They put them blackout. That's probably who created the darn blackout curtain. Somebody that was depressed. Black it out. I don't want it no more. And then it became popular. Oh, black it out. Yeah, I don't need that sun. Oh, let's create brick houses so the sun don't even penetrate up in here. Oh, yeah. Make it seem like we're trying to save on energy, but really we just don't want to be alive. We don't want to be activated. We want to be dumbed down from our brain capacity. We want to experience nothing. Make it make sense, God. So you're going to need to sit outside in that sun. So when we're talking about fire and air, the biblical text was teaching you right here, fire and air together collectively. This here is spirit. Air and fire. Spirit is happening right here. Okay? When we're talking about water, spirit in the biblical text, they were always teaching you about the living water. See, religion was always teaching you about this here, but you didn't get it. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, that's right. You didn't get it. When you were taking communion in church, they was teaching you about earth. But you probably missed it. It probably went over your head. This is esoteric knowledge. Earth, because you are eating a body. You were getting substance, nourishment from eating a body. A body ain't nothing but earth, baby. So in church, in religion, they was trying to tell you about the four elements, but they put their own little spin on it. With communion, which is earth. With water, the living water, which is your regular water, God. And spirit, which is really two of the elemental forces, air, spirit, and fire, spirit. Because you get the smoke, you get air from the fire, spirit. Last but not least, I need you to go into spirit. I want you to go into spirit. How can we go into spirit? This is going to be the fifth way to improve your health. You got to go into spirit. How do we go into spirit? Hmm? So Kelly said, wait, I work shift work. Well, this one going to be important for you. I work shift work. How we go into spirit? Somebody said meditation. Okay, that's a good one. How else can we, what's another form of meditation? Through breath work. I like that. Edible. That's a good one. Meditation and breath work. Okay. So when are we meditating and doing breath work at the same time? Somebody say praying. We're doing that too. When are we meditating, praying, and doing breath work all at the same darn time? That's going to be number 5. What do we call this state of being that we in when we do all 3 of them? There we go. Go your butt to bed. Somebody say sleeping. So that's going to be resting. Even if that means taking a nap. So rest. Rest is going to be our number 5. I need you to understand that when you're resting in the physical, let's do physical first. When you're resting, when you're taking a nap or you sleep for the night, you are detoxing your body. Your body is going into detox mode. This is why the first meal, they will call it break fast. It's fasting. It's replenishing. It's cleaning the house. You ain't eating. You resting. Matter of fact, you had so much rest that you go into another reality. And you leave the body behind. You in the dream world. You in your subconscious mind. You praying. Yeah, you praying. You praying. Yes, you are. You praying. You creating. You creating your reality. Your dreams gonna tell you in a dream, in a vision of the night, when man sleep and slumber. I give him his orders and his instruction. While you sleeping and slumbering, guess what? It's showing you where you have resistance at or where you have flow at. So there go your manifested prayer. You breathing. You doing your breath work. Yes, you are. You're in spirit. Fire and air is fully activated because you're in spirit. You're connected with the divine through spirit. You're in subconscious realm, spirit. Resting, meditating, praying in the physical is helping you physically with your avatar self. You feel better after a nap. You feel better after you first took a whole night's rest. You feel better after you meditate. You feel better after you pray. You feel better because you didn't turn your cheek to the physical and you went into the spiritual, because you are spirit, and he that worship me must worship me in truth, which is physical and in that spirit. You can't just do physical, because you'll be messed up.com looking for God in all the wrong places. You gotta have some sense, some essence of the spiritual reality. And if you go into spirit, we're talking about your air and your fire. The dream world and meditation world, it brings out that fire inside of you, that spark of you, that passion, that desire. Gifts are emerging from you when you meditate and when you pray. That's fire. That's fire. Notice I didn't tell you go get you some sour sop. I ain't tell you nothing about no sour sop. I ain't tell you nothing about no moringa. I ain't tell you nothing about no cloves. I ain't tell you nothing about a detox. Because you are the elemental force. This is what you need, your forces for good health. Finally, my brother. This is the you that you're looking for. This is the you that you wish above all things should prosper. And this is the way that you should prosper and be in good health, even as your soul, aka your spirit, prospers. This is how you get in good health. You remember the foundation that you are part of these 4 elements. Before I formed thee into these, I knew thee. Return back to the bosom of what you are. This is also why you see them gurus sitting underneath the tree, the Buddhist monks and stuff underneath the tree. They got their fire in the air. They're sitting up there underneath the sun. And they just taking good old breaths, right? They got their earth, they sitting there grounded. They got their water, they are the water. And then the people be looking at them like, oh my gosh, they haven't ate in 40 days. What has gotten into them? This can't be real. What the hell is wrong with you, God? How can it be real when you living off of the force? May the force be with you or without you. You sleep on your forces, and then you can allow other people. And I'm a blood type connection catalyst. I can say, hey guys, everybody, just go head on over to my website and get your meal plan and find out your blood type. But I'm not going to tell you don't forget about forget about your forces. I won't be able to see or look upon you. If you forget about this, it don't matter what you get off of my website. You done turned your back from God. You done turned your back from, oh, there he is. They want to be in good health. It don't work like that. Don't undermine how important these four elements are. Let's summarize this. We spoke from, beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prosper. We did a numerology behind it, and it represented 2 plus 2, chapter 2, verse 2, represent 4. 4 represents structure, foundation, elements, and we only have 4 elements. You, me, we are all created, everything from those elements, and they are earth, water, air, and fire. In religion, they taught us about these elements on a sneaky link when they told us to eat Jesus' blood body, like, right? And drink the blood, like, right? We were eating a whole human being, like, right? But they was teaching us communion as it pertains to earth, because earth is the body. Your body, my body, when it dies out, it's going back to earth too, because from dust thou shalt return. But water is represented from us because we were the water or the darkness that was on the face of the deep in the beginning of the recreation of this world. Water is us, our spiritual essence, our mindfulness, our thought, our flow, our atom, our particle, our hydrogen, our oxygen. Water, our living water. Is what they were telling us about in religion. And then they talked about spirit all the time in religion too. And that represents 2 other elements, the fire element, and the air element. Our thought and our fire energy and our passion, our mindfulness, all of that, that's spirit. He that worship me must worship me in truth and spirit. But in the physical reality, these elements exist in things that we can do to improve our health in 5 easy ways physically. Wake up in the morning and drink your butt some water, room temperature water. Thank you for the offering. Then follow it by a warm herbal tea that's highly beneficial for your blood type, or coffee. Coffee only if your blood type A. The next thing I said was nourishing soap or body butter. I can help you with that on my website. Be nourished. Be nourished. To nourish, first I use Be Fresh to strip in those areas that are prone to bacteria, underarm, in your rear, the bottom of your feet, like, right? You rinse with Be Fresh first, and then you nourish. You're using things from earth element to nourish you, like nourishing soap and the nourishing body butter. Then you jump up and down there, go air again, oxygen, rebounding. Then you get yourself some fire, sitting yourself outside in the sun, because you are a condensed version of the sun. And these things help to improve your health along with resting. Some people work overnight and they are out of sync with the circadian rhythm of this land, and they are not resting properly. Some people have thoughts, so many chaotic thoughts, because they don't exercise, they don't eat right, they just want to smoke the reefer. And in smoking the reefer, you are not eating many vegetables, because the two don't go together. You're not getting a life force from the ground, from nature, like you're supposed to be, because you're on the reefer. You call it causing yourself inflammation versus getting yourself information. But if you begin to incorporate more vegetables in your diet versus the reefer, now this is physical here, then you will lay off that reefer a little bit more. That's something that you could put in you. Some vegetables, some life, right? Some people, I said that only because, and I don't want to get into food, but I said that only because some people use the reefer to rest. Some people use pills and rocks and things to rest. If you want to rest, wild yam butter could help you rest. Going back to the skin, putting something into your soil so it can be rich and renewed. If you want to rest, I have a tea that help you called chamomile tea flowers that'll help you rest. So upon rising, your tea could be your chamomile hot tea. It's gonna make your bowel movement lubricated and flow better, and expel waste outside of you, but yet also helping you to rest in mindfulness. And it came from earth. And it's not going to cause inflammation because it wasn't put to fire while you had to inhale it through your air, through your lungs, living lungs, spirit flow, but yet you put inflammation with it. The two don't go hand in hand like that. When you're smoking something to your mouth, you're causing inflammation. Point blank, period. I know it's going to take a lot for some of y'all to get off of that reefer. I know. But wild yam and chamomile could help you get off of the reefer. And they both from earth. And they both coincide with your 4 elemental forces. It's offering time. For those of you who think you're in a beam, for those of you who are new to me, I am Goddess Just Be. I help people on their wellness journey in the areas of mind, body, and soul. If you're new, make sure you check out my website and join my newsletter. My website is on the TikTok pages. saltoftheearthpub.org. Saltoftheearthpub.org is my website. If you want to donate to my live, because my time is important, my teachers are valuable. My Cash App is Cash App Goddess Just Be. My Venmo is Goddess Just Be also. And tomorrow's going to be Freestyle Friday, where I do a $40 gift card giveaway on Fridays. And the second place winner will receive a wild yam butter for free. I do that on Friday in a way of giving back for the love and support, and because I like to be in a position to help mankind, because that's who I am. I'm the oracle in this realm, the messenger in this realm, and this is my passion, the thing that I know that I was born to do in this realm, to speak and flow from my inner being, and I love what I do. So thank you all for the offerings. Thank you all for being here. Cash App Goddess Just Be, and I'm gonna look over these comments right quick, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Tonya. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you. Oh, I got a foreign currency. I don't know how to read that, but thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Keith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got this? You got it? So do better in these here areas. Love what you do. I really do. I really do. I really do. Whoa. Thank you so much, Goddess. Needed this message. Yes. Thank you for your offering. You would suggest the same for 3-day. You would suggest the same for 3-day dry fast. Yes. 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 I appreciate you so much. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome, Ms. Nettie. What you got over here? The Buddhist monks taught me. I'm so grateful for you. Yeah, Drea. Yes. Spirit and in truth. Yes. 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 I love this. Casper says. Yes, the Buddhist monk will teach you a lot about this here clarity about your elemental force. May the force be with you. The force can't never not be with you because it's all around you. But you could turn your back and ignore it. My position is reminding you of the greatness thereof yourself. So you don't turn your back on the forces that are working for you. Those of you in the physical reality that don't like water, come on now. Let's get a little better with that. Don't do the forces like that. Those of you in the physical reality don't like to go outside. Oh, I hate the sun. Come on now. You're children of the sun. What the heck what's the hell wrong with you? Like, right? Like my grandma. That's my grandma was saying, what is wrong with you? Like, right? Get your mind right. You like it, you just don't know it yet. You like it, you made of it. If we want to get real with it, we could say if you hate the sun and you hate water, it's just like them people, them men that be on them podcasts that be talking about black women. You ain't no better than them because you ain't know that which created you. It don't even make no damn sense. Like, right? So glad I found you. Yeah, I'm so glad too. H302 too. Yeah, definitely. The fruits and vegetables. I was just trying on purpose to keep that kind of like out of it. But that, yes, definitely, that's part of the coding because it's coming from the earth, right? Real things, real seeded things that's coming from the earth itself are really highly beneficial for you. And I have meal plans and weight loss cheat codes. And if you don't know your blood type, you could go to my website and find out your blood type. That way you could eat for your blood type as well. You know, we could go to different portals on the eating part, but we gotta remember these here part. It's not always what we eating. Sometimes it's because you don't go outside. Sometimes because you ain't even took a nap in forever. Sometimes because your mind ain't getting, your brain ain't getting no darn oxygen, no flow, no air, no nothing, right? So sometimes it's because you just hate the sun, like, right? You just stay inside all the time. So with those things are really good healers for you. And I want you to see, and don't we turn our back so much from the things that we get every day effortlessly, and we forsake them. But let that sun don't shine. You begin to love it or develop a passionate love for it then if it falls about the sky. Let you go into a drought where you need water and there's none to be found. Oh, then you will be able to appreciate it then. Let you be in a position where you about to suffocate and you need some air. Oh, then you want to meditate and take deep breaths then, but you won't be able to, like, right? So let's appreciate our forces. Let's be thankful for the forces that are given to us every day that's keeping us alive and well. Because the forces is saying to you, all four of them, I wish above all things that you prosper, be in good health, even as your soul prosper. I wish that much on it that I'm going to be a force here for you every day, helping you to achieve it. No matter what, I'm going to be that sun that's going to shine on you, whether or not you saying it's too hot for me or not. Whether you like me or hate me, I'm going to shine on you and I'm going to give you these downloads because it's important for your ascension. Right? Remember that. All right. Thank you, every last one of you, for your offerings. I appreciate you so much. Let us pray. We're about to get up out of here. Take a deep breath in and appreciate that breath. Now blow it out. That spirit there. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. I want you to appreciate this last breath. One more time. Take a deep breath in with that air elemental force and blow it out. Inner being, God, source, infinite intelligence, thank you for this live. Thank you for the elemental forces that we all stem from. Thank you for the force being with every last one of us. Thank you for this teaching. Thank you for this clarity. Thank you for this journey, for allowing us to understand and get to know ourselves. Get to know ourselves, our energy, our frequency, and our vibration. Thank you that everything that we can look upon, everything that we can experience represents us and our force. And we are a force to be reckoned with. We are powerful. We are powerful. We don't even understand our power just yet. Thank you for just a little bit of understanding ourselves and getting to know ourselves. But there are portals, endless galaxies and worlds and dimensions that we ain't even stumbled upon just yet. But we thank you for the knowing that we have right now. And may the force be with each and every last one of us. Type in the comments, the force. What force? The elemental force. The force, the force, the force, the force, the force. Your force, my force, our force. We are the force. The force. May the force be with you. May the force be with your family. May the force, the force, the force, the force be with you. May you never, never, never forget the force, because you are the force. May the force help you to achieve better health and wellness. May the force. May the force help you for your desires, your expansion. May the force. May the force of infinite intelligence sup with you. May the force. May the force of abundance sit down with you and never get up. The force. May the force of all there is be with you in your dreams as you sleep and slumber. The force. May the force be with you with your relationships and tie you to your person. The force. The force, the force, the force, the force, the force, the force, the force. The force ain't gonna never leave you. But don't you ever forget that you are This video was from my heart to yours. Thank you, Inner Being. Y'all be blessed. Okay, bye.